Exactly. Trust us.
That Michelle Obama is not attending the inauguration. And I find that so funny because did y'all also forget that she is part of the 92%?
Hey fam, Gracie here once again. Welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that from wherever you, my people, are watching this from, you're doing all right and God has protected you and preserved you very well. And to you that continuously give support to me on here, I do appreciate you and don't take any of you for granted. To the members, shout out to you guys because you do me amazing too. We have an update to the 92% women, black women branch and also the March day for the palm-colored women, where black women said, you know what, we are standing back, you have to do the work. You thought I'm gonna forget reporting on this? Well, I cannot, because the results are telling and everything that we are going to see here is very, very exciting. Black women stuck to the business and they decided to go and do self-care. And they were literally watching, some were watching on the rooftops, and they were like, yeah. And to be honest, one of the most interesting part is seeing placards or, protest cards where they had written, trust black women. That's amazing. We are going to watch the protest first. And we are going to look at the black women, compilation of branch, probably not so many clips, but we'll look at that, come back and talk about it.
Exactly. Trust us.
Je suis à Washington où une grande manifestation d'opposants à Donald Trump est organisée juste à côté de la Maison Blanche alors que son investiture aura lieu dans 2 jours. Plusieurs milliers de femmes sont notamment venues pour défendre leurs droits. Britney a dû avorter il y a plusieurs années à cause de graves complications qui mettaient sa vie en danger. Elle craint aujourd'hui que le retour de Donald Trump facilite l'interdiction d'avorter dans de nombreux États.
Before her and before my son, I lost a baby and had to have the abortion procedure. It's the same procedure that women are dying because they cannot get. Women in Texas are dying because doctors are afraid to perform the abortions. I'm worried about hers because it's just getting worse.
Alara s'inquiète aussi pour l'avenir de sa fille.
I'm very, very worried for the future of my daughter. Without proper abortion care or even just any health care when you're pregnant, a lot of women are already dying. It's just going to increase as we go forward, and my daughters need the same health care that I was allowed to have when I had children.
De nombreuses femmes ont également fait un long voyage pour venir.
Me and my friends are all from Vermont, so we took a 9-hour drive last night, and we need to move forward and stop regressing.
Pourtant, il y a 8 ans, au moment de la première investiture de Donald Trump, plus de 500 000 personnes avaient manifesté ici à Washington, une affluence beaucoup plus importante qu'aujourd'hui.
I was here 8 years ago. I'm terrified of what's going to happen. I think our democracy is toast. It's over, and I don't think there's any coming back. But I wanted to represent what our country was one last time 2 days before it's all over. And I have a granddaughter, 2 granddaughters, and I don't know what the world's going to be like for them.
Environ 350 autres manifestations sont organisées un peu partout dans le pays selon le Washington Post. Demain, ce sera au tour des militants de Donald Trump de se retrouver pour un grand meeting de victoire organisé dans un stade de la ville. Lundi, il prêtera serment et prendra officiellement ses fonctions pour un nouveau mandat de 4 ans.
Representative Yoho put his finger in my face. He called me disgusting. He called me crazy. He called me out of my mind. He called me dangerous. Representative Yoho called me, and
They want to push our trans siblings back into the closet. And they want to push a national abortion ban that would make our decisions a crime.
see some of y'all are upset that Michelle Obama is not attending the inauguration. And I find that so funny because did y'all also forget that she is part of the 92%? That she understands the assignment. We told y'all that for the next 4 years, we're not participating in any circuses. We're not getting involved. That is none of our business. Did you think it was something different for her? Oh no, oh no, oh no. She's part of the 92% and she understands the assignment. So that's why lately you ain't been seeing her. She's part of the 92% and we support her. Again, this is part of the Fuck Around and Find Out edition of 2025. All right, 92%ers, y'all go be great.
This video might be a little long, but I have so much to say because we are less than 24 hours away from 92% brunch day. January 18th is tomorrow. So what is happening? The 92% across the country and internationally are choosing to take tomorrow as a day of rest and a day of self-care. We are going to be brunching in Black-owned locations across the country. If you haven't found a location on my page, feel free to create one for yourself. If we don't do brunch, it's going to be a day of self-care. There are spa days being planned. There are people planning to take a walk in the park. There are people planning to brunch at home. That's all acceptable. I want you guys to join us. I will be going live tomorrow, and I hope to see you there. If you had to brunch at home, then I definitely want to see you on the live because I want to see you enjoying yourself. I have to thank every one of you who commented and shared and reposted and created Eventbrites and got groups together and contacted restaurants who made reservations. You guys are the ones who made it all possible. Basically, the 92% did what it does best. It saw a situation and then moved as a collective. I know the results of this election were very hard, but we did our part. And so while we may not have gotten the results that we wanted, I cannot be more proud to be a part of a group of women who saw what needed to be done and then did it. We are deserving of this day of rest for all of the work we have put in before. And while we're looking down the barrel of the next 4 years and none of us can know what will happen, what I do know is that we're going to need each other more than ever. And so more than anything, that's what I want us to come away with tomorrow. A sense of connection and a sense of community. Because whether you are in Orlando or Jacksonville or Houston, Texas or New York City or trapped in a sea of red somewhere in Ohio or Michigan or North Dakota, you are part of a larger community of Black women who will stand for you. I cannot wait to see our smiling faces and our joy across all of the socials this upcoming weekend. And thank you all so much for everything you've done.
If you're observant enough, you can tell that you are not seeing any melanated face in any of this. And to be honest, that makes me so proud of you guys, both Black men and Black women, because this is the only time you guys are sticking to business. It is something different to agree on something and do it, and it is also something different when time approaches and people change their mind and they still end up going to fight for other people. Well, this was a totally different case because Black people took a day off and they're like, you know what? It's a rest day for us. It's a time for us to just rejuvenate our energy and to reflect on what we have to be doing. I've seen also clips of so many people that are upset that Michelle Obama also did not participate or did not go for, Donald Trump's inauguration. And people are upset, like, what are you upset about? Like the sister said in the clip, she's also part of the 92% of Black women that decided not to support this, right? So why would you expect her to be there when Donald Trump refused to participate in a peaceful transition of power and people are willing to sweep this under the rug, but they would rather come for her? Like, excuse you, some people are not very good at pretending, and to be honest, I am that one person. I'm not very good at pretense. Like, I don't want to pretend. Okay, if she didn't want to go, yeah, I think it's the right thing to do. Let her not be crucified because she decided to take a step back. When it came for him to to send the power back to where it has to be going to, he decided to, mobilize people to come and storm the Capitol, right? And all of these things people are sweeping under the rug, but rather they would like to attack her and they're upset. And also, Barack Obama was there. So he represented her. She's not the president as much as, she was the first lady. She probably had so many important things and appointments to take care of. Maybe she also went for manicure and, just wanted to be cutesy and relaxed, right? So I don't find the reason as to why people get upset when Black women just decide to take a step back and be like, what, it's our time to, prepare ourselves for what is coming in the next 4 years. And to be honest, they have made it clear that in the next 4 years, this that has just begun by now, they're like, we are not participating in anything. We are going to mind our business and we are going to protect ourselves, protect our families, protect each and everything that concerns us, except coming and standing for you. And that even made me more proud of the community and the unity that you guys are building. If you could clearly observe in the protest videos, probably you maybe saw 1 or 2 faces that are melanated, and to be honest, some of those were biracial kids. And I don't get surprised to see them coming out and marching with others, because I've seen different instances where some biracial kids really have a different experience from our melanated queens and kings. So to see this and seeing Black women sticking to business and saying we are not coming, that is amazing. But even if you were not there, guys, you were represented. That is so crazy, because seeing that, protest card of the lady that was covering her face and she was saying, trust Black women, that was amazing to see. And I think you probably will appreciate that. But again, I think there are so many Black women that are saying, you know what, we are tired of being dragged in this entire thing. Just do you, just do the work, just fight for us, at least for once and for all, because we've been doing this, and I think this is really, really going to open people's eyes to see that now the Black community, when they say something, they stand on business, and they are not going to be counting on you anymore to go and save them, to go and be, the bodies to be experimented on and face all the aggression. And to be honest, I don't know if you guys also noticed that this entire protest, there's, the numbers are not big, to be honest. On the protests that I've seen that have Black people involved, you guys have the fire. You guys have the vigor, the energy. You've been pushing these people for the longest. And this lacked fire. And to be honest, there are so many people in the comments section saying a lot of things. Saying, why you should go back. You should, like, this is nonsense. What, and all of those things. And it really doesn't shock me, because guess what? The people that were saying all of these people, palm-colored people. That tells you how tough this is gonna be, because if you have majority of the people that are thinking like that and they are going to be in positions of power, I can only imagine what a horrible season this is gonna be like. You saw the sister encouraging and, you know, giving the final updates on our, you know, people meeting up and just celebrating and taking care of themselves. And that could not even make me even way more happier. Like, it satisfied me so very much, because I'm like, yeah, this is time for you to step back, relax, rejuvenate, you know, just think and reflect and see how you're going to navigate through, because I feel like this is already going to be a very difficult time. So preparing yourself for it would be the best thing. And seeing a lot of sisters in the comment section saying, you know what, I am calling and inviting the girls. We are going, you know, to hang out together. We are going to be having, you know, lunch together. We are going to go for manicure. We're just going to be there cutesy. I am going to meet my grandma, my mama, my sisters. And, you know, all of that was really, really beautiful to see, because we've been lacking that. And it's not that we don't have that in here, but the thing is, we care, or you guys care so much for other people. You guys are nurturers. That's part of who we are, to be honest. We are nurturers, and we fight for other people because we don't want to see any bit of injustice happening to other people. So because of that, we forget to prioritize ourselves. So seeing this one is like the best thing. Seeing Black people prioritizing themselves, seeing them prioritizing their security, their peace of mind, you know, their work. And Black Project 2025, I don't know where that is at, but ever since the election and all that happened, that the results of the election, Black people decided to come together, and they, you know, just put their collective efforts towards something that is going to build the Black community. I don't know where, again, the Black Project 2025 is at, but if it is still ongoing and people are still participating, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. Now you do have Black platforms like, you know, the fan base, where our people can go and even make way more money, because I've seen that and I haven't really learned how to use the platform. That's why I haven't said anything so much about it, because personally I don't want to come here and spit nonsense to you people. I have to learn how to use it, so that at least I can be able to help someone if they are listening and watching to some of the videos that I make. But if I get to learn how it really works as well, I will come on here and promote that. Any invention, any business, I think it is time for you guys and for our people to just go ahead, support Black businesses, support Black, you know, initiatives. Because here's the thing, if people are not going to prioritize you, if people are already, you know, looking down on you and all of that, then who is going to prioritize you, except if you find it in yourself and be like, you know what, yes, this community is not perfect, right? But this community also has great people. Also, this community has so many talented people, and I think we should focus on that. If the Black community is up there, to be honest, yes, nobody's gonna come disrespecting you guys. Nobody's gonna come. And you know, this is just not even about you. If the Black community in America gets respected and gains respect in America, even the Black people in the diaspora or on the continent, they are going to be respected. Something that's one of the things that I be talking about on here, that we as a continent, we the continental Africans that are here, that speak and invite you people to come to the motherland, we need to do a great job on building our reputation in a way that if the continent gets respected or gains respect, this is going to be transferred to other people that are living outside of the continent as well. Because it's so encouraging to see our people standing on business and just choosing themselves, because nobody is going to choose you. And if you don't, you choose yourself. To be honest, who do you think is going to choose you? If you feel less of yourself, other people are going to also just look at you in that same manner. And for the palm-colored women that went and did the work, we don't owe you a thank you. You did the right thing. Keep going. This is just the beginning. Yeah, this is just the beginning of everything. I hope you keep the same energy all through, because this is about to really get yeah, the man is already in office right now, and I don't know if there's even any impact to this entire match. And I think that's why I applaud Black people, because doing this, I don't think it really changed anything. It was just, I mean, let's go and walk and experience freedom maybe for the last time. Yeah, that's why I'm like, even if black people would be there, they know that they would have changed things before this incident. They would have prevented this to happen. But since other people decided not to, you know, put this in mind and be cautious about things, yeah, they're like, you know, what is this gonna change? Because protests don't change anything. As much as, yeah, there are so many great things that have happened as a result of such marches and stuff like that, right? But black people knew that even if we get there, we get out there to do anything, probably we'll just be targeted, and other people will get to walk back to their homes and they are okay. But when it comes to us, we are the ones that are going to be victims. So there's nothing that we can change right now. Anything that would have been changed, it would have been changed on the ballot paper. The ride is about to begin. Stay strong. God has got your back. You have people that care for you. Which are your people? Look out for your own. That's very, very important. I want you guys to stay safe. I love you so very much. This information out here is not just to spread hate or, you know, just any of that. No, we are here to educate ourselves and also fall in love with ourselves the most, support ourselves. And yeah, anyways, shout out to all the creators. They take the credit. You know, sometimes we really forget about giving credit to these creators because they give us what to talk about. You're gonna have to let me know what you think in the comment section. You saw the march. What do you think, right? What do you think about our people taking, you know, a back seat and watching from the rooftops, and they're like, okay, yeah, you should trust us. But unfortunately, it is way too far gone. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. I will definitely see you in another amazing video. Until then, my name is Gracie and I love you. Bye.